And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome back to my studio. I'm Pierre, your host. I hope you're all doing well. So we are going to continue on this painting, which has been so far a really, really rough start. We started cutting out the canvas, laying it out, and then we decided we'd come in last Monday, or over a week ago, to join the painting. And then we got hit by this nasty heat wave, which was in the upper 90s. And the day I did the drawing, I was like drenched, sweating like crazy. I had two ventilators on, but that didn't help. I couldn't even feel them. Both fans were at full blast and I couldn't feel a breeze. So I figured, no way, I'm going to take the rest of the week off. And that's what I did. The only thing I did all week was take care of my son's cat because he went on his last week of vacation with his mother. So I had to take care of the cat. So that's what I did last week. And we had a huge thunderstorm all through the day yesterday here in Nice, France. And today we have a wonderful, cool breeze going through the city, very enjoyable. And I was able to open up my shutters for the first time in a couple of months. You know, I kept it shut just to keep the heat out. And so hopefully we are going to start a nice fall like we usually do all the way to the end of October before the cold settles in. Time we were in the studio. So what are we going to do today? Well, I'm going to put the first coat of my background, but first, since I just and I'll show you right now, I just very lightly sketched the painting that I wanted to do. And I just vaguely sketched the head. You know, I just did a circle because I'm going to put my oxygen mask like I do on all my people. And then as you can see for the rest of the drawing, I just kind of did a rough little sketch that we will work on once we get our background done. So the easiest way to do the frame is to basically get my compass out and use my compass to measure off my frame. So I got to figure out what width I want this to be. Basically what I'm going to do is make a little mark on that there. And right there will be where we want to do our drawing. So I'm going to do this on all four corners. And for our last line, there we go. Okay, that will be our little frame. Ah, la, 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 la. This pencil too, I got a pencil, it must be a number 2, which really not very good, too friggin' fat. I know I'm being picky here, I shouldn't, because all this can be rectified when I'm painting, but this is the way I do it. I like having to see with clarity what I have to do and where I have to go. So in fact, today I'm not going to put the background down like I thought I would. I'll do that tomorrow. And what I'm going to do now is clean up all this mess by putting on a coat of gesso. The gesso that I used to do the background, to go on my canvas. And I'm going to do that to clean up the canvas. I don't know if this is the proper way of doing things. I am self-taught. Never did go to school to learn how to paint or to draw. Just kind of winged it when I got interested in painting. I remember as a little boy, my dad every Sunday would take me to the Louvre, because we were living in Paris at the time when I was about 10 years old, which was extremely boring. But I had no choice. My parents were atheists, so we didn't go to church. They did take me to a different museum every Sunday, so that was kind of my art education as a kid. Well, there we go. So the day didn't quite go as I was expecting. Not surprising, it happens often. So once again, I want to thank you for joining me. I hope you'll join me tomorrow, and we'll start putting down the background colors to this painting. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you with two things. I'm going to leave you with my schedule, and by saying, ciao mes amis.